YouTube. Welcome back to the Bison Workshop. I'm Bob, and today we're having more Trump coffee. Go Trump! I don't know why people can't leave that poor man alone. I don't know how anybody can do their job effectively if you got somebody nagging at you all the time, hating on you. I mean, ain't no man in the right mind can frickin' work under them conditions. Leave him the hell alone, people. So he had sex. Whoop-de-fucking-do. They didn't make that big a deal when Bill Clinton cheated on his wife. Anyway, I made something today, and I thought that I would go ahead and make another one and show the process that I went through. And it's all about broken bandsaw blades. I've got several bandsaw blades that are broke, and other than them being broke, the teeth are in good shape. So I saved all of them because one day I'm going to fix them. Well, I was going to fix these, but or try my hand at fixing them. I made the jig and realized I don't have 50% silver solder. So as soon as I get 50% silver solder, I will show you how to repair a bandsaw blade. Now I got this from Tom's Technique. If you want to see his method of fixing bandsaw blades, by all means check him out. He's who I got it from. I'm just doing a repeat of what he did. So, but this is not on fixing it. This is on making the jig to fix them with. So, don't look for me to fix a blade because I don't have the necessary stuff to fix it. Now, that'll be another video one day. But this is only on the jig for clamping them. So, I'll bring you down here and we'll show you what we got. Alright. Basically all this is a piece of angle iron, and it started out looking just like that, 3" by 3" angle, and I just milled out a slot 1/2 inch wide that the blade will set in to make sure that it's straight. So you'll put this one in like that one, and then you'll put the other end on the other side, and then you clamp it down just like that. Of course, you want to make sure it's straight and up against the fence. So these clamps I bought a long time ago, anticipating this job. I think I bought these like 2 years ago. And I bought 4 of them because I thought I was going to use 4 of them on each one, but I didn't need to do that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to mill out this part. So we'll get on that. Alright, so now what we're going to do, we're just going to set this in here and just slide it back and forth just to make sure it's clean. And we'll clamp it in there. So now we need to make us a mark as to where that's going to be. Alright, so slide you all back here. Actually, we need to bring you all up here out of the way. Alright, so we'll bring that in there. Get us set up to where we're close. Now I'm using a drill chuck because it just happened to be in there at the time that I was doing this. For the simple reason I'm going to have to use the drill bits too, so we're just going to use the chuck with the bit. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to move in this or in that direction, so we want to start from the other end. Actually, I should have started from this end because it would have thrown the chips that way, but who cares? It ain't going to throw that many chips. So now we're going to bring it down and touch off. Alright, so now the next thing we got to do is figure out center. So we got 6 inches, 3 inches is center, and then we're going to go a ½ inch off of each side of that, and we're going to make a 1 inch opening. Alright, so then we'll take our square and we're just going to mark that where we want to cut that. Now, I'm just going to take, I don't remember what size I used. .23/64 is the bit that I'm using, but it doesn't really matter. You can be close. So, we're going to raise our head here. And take this bit out. Now this is why I used the chuck instead of the collet, because I was going to use both the drill bit and milling bit. So now we'll take this using my Bison built up and down Z-axis. Alright, so we just want to have the drill bit at the edge of this fence. So this side of the bit is at the line, and this side of the bit is at the fence. So now we'll drill that. And then we'll move that over. Alright, then we'll take this bit out and we're going to put this bit, or the milling bit, that's the same size. And then we'll drop our head down. Alright, so we are done with that part. Now we can take it out of the vise. Clean it off. Now we'll go take the grinder and clean it and take all the rough edges off. Alright, so now we've got those on there, they're cleaned. Now we need to stick some tape on it. Just about right there. Alright, so now we've got our tape on there. Now that's so we can put our marks on it. Now, what we want to do is we want to adjust that all the way out as far as it'll go to the furthest extent, because it can go back and forth. I'll show you on this one. I already tightened that one. See? So you want to tighten that all the way to its fullest extent. And you're going to want that to go right almost to the edge, so that when you clamp that down, it's at the edge. Alright, now the way I did mine is I just stuck the other one right beside it and took a straight edge, which that'll work as a straight edge, and then I just pushed it up against that, and that made this one exactly the same width as that, away from the edge. So now we're just taking draws our pencil marks right there. And we'll do the same thing to this one. We'll put that there. Take our straight edge and just push it up slightly so it's straight. Remove it. Hold that down and draw our pencil mark on all 4 holes. Alright, now we get to take it back to the mill. So now we'll stick this back in. And this time we're going to put a 1/8 inch hole. So we're going to put our 1/8 inch drill bit in. Raise our head. And then we'll line that up to the center of this hole, and we'll start drilling all 4 of these holes out, or all 8 of them. Alright, so now we can take this one out. And we can take our tape off. We're done with the tape. Alright, so now we got burrs on the back side of that, so I'm going to show you how we're going to take care of that. We're going to take a bigger drill bit and just make one twist. And get rid of them burrs. And there's no burrs on it anymore. So now we go over to the bench and we'll finish it up. Alright guys, now we've got paint on it. I'm going to take my drill bit, just clean them holes out a little bit. Alright, so now we're going to take our clamp and a washer, put on our rivet, and put it through the back side. Simply because you can't get the rivet gun on the top. Alright, and there we have a clamp system for bandsaw blades. Now, I'm going to show you this working, but this paint's a little soft still, so I'm going to show you on mine. So what we'll be doing is, let's say that this is the blade after we've already trimmed it. We're taking, clamp that one down. Then we'll take the other end, stick it in there up against the fence, and clamp that one down. And there you have it, clamped. So that is the jig. And you can adjust this however you want. Now, you can make pads for this, if you want, and tap it instead of this rubber thing, for the simple reason rubber might melt on you, so it would be a good idea to probably make pads that will go on there out of metal, and make them about, I don't know, 1 inch long, so that it clamps on the blade a little bit wider. Excuse me. But there you have it. And I got this idea from Tom's Technique. If you want, I'll put, matter of fact, I'll just go ahead and put a link to his video in the description, so you can see where I got this from. And he will show you everything, the soldering and all. If I had to solder, I'd show you that, but I don't. So there you have clamp. Anybody wants to buy that one there, the black one, I'll sell it. Don't know what I'd sell it for, but it looks to me like I'm going to have to replace one of them rivets, because I don't like the way it's squished. Anyway, like I said, if anybody wants to buy it, send me a message. Probably 40 bucks. So, and you pay shipping. And hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and you guys have a good one. Later.